I would like to have on this stage Mr. Rajkummar Rao.
Thank you so much.
I believe that we are responsible for your being a little late, so sorry for that. Hamari galti thi. But you missed meeting this incredible woman, so I had to get her back on stage.
Please, please,
So
बताइए.
इनकी कहानी ये है that she could not finish education beyond class 12, and then she taught herself English, and she now runs a YouTube channel called Dehati Madam. And that is why she did your announcement, and she couldn't believe that Rajkummar Rao was actually coming to give her the award before we begin talking to you.
आप पहले क्यों नहीं मिली हमें? मैं जब इस शहर में आया था मुझे इंग्लिश का एक वर्ड नहीं आता था. Why did you meet me before?
You also didn't know English.
I had no idea about the language.
Oh my God.
Yeah. I couldn't even say oh my God. मैं बोलता था बाप रे.
Actually, I have also watched your interview with Bare Biceps, Ranveer Ilahabadia, and from where I got to know about where did he learn, how did he learn English?
But you tell him how you learned English first.
Please आप अपने बारे में बताइए.
एक minute. I know you've already told the audience, but he missed that. ना फटाफट बताइए.
How to learn English?
No,
how did you, your journey? आपने कैसे 12th के बाद सोचा कि मैं
How did I learn?
हाँ ये शुरू करती हूँ.
I learned English from YouTube, just watching YouTube videos.
Just watching YouTube videos.
Yes. I had no one. Yeah, but I used some apps to do to practice.
And she studied in Hindi medium till class 12.
I did my schooling from Hindi medium school, as well as after completing my education. Means there was no environment to speak this language. And even the way we were taught in school, it was like conventional, totally conventional.
Same. हमारी इंग्लिश भी हिंदी में होती थी.
आपने कैसे सीखा भाई? आपने कैसे सीखा English?
I think she's absolutely right. I think just any language you can learn by practicing it in the environment. And I had nobody growing up in Gurgaon. सारे ऐसे मतलब sorry for my language but बकचोद दोस्त. सब हिंदी वाले देसी लौंडे. So there was no way that I could learn the language. But when I came to Mumbai, I realized it's an English-speaking city. Like especially our industry, every interview is in English. So I had to pick it up. And thanks to Patra Lekha, she really helped me.
His wife.
Yeah.
So she was thanking her husband, and you are thanking your wife.
That's how we'll make a better world.
Wow. Okay, can we please bring out the award for Dehati Madam from the most appropriate man, what I'm calling the Stree's Choice of the Year. Have you all seen and loved Stree? Okay, may I request Raj to do the honors? ये मैं पकड़ लेती हूँ, आप अपना award लीजिए ना. Let's hear it.
I would like to say
You want to say something? Please?
Yes. Actually, because of my husband, I'm here in front of sir, in front of this huge public, in front of Barkha Dutt ma'am. So that's why I would like to receive this award just with my husband.
Okay.
Absolutely.
राधे जी.
कहाँ है? Who is the lucky man?
राधे जी है.
राधे जी.
राधे जी और राधे जी बिल्कुल अंग्रेजी नहीं बोलते. वो कहते हैं हिंदी भी नहीं बोलता है, अंग्रेजी तो क्या बात है?
हिंदी भी नहीं बोलता, अंग्रेजी भी नहीं बोलते.
इधर आइए ना, आप jointly receive. नहीं, राज wants to receive. They both want to receive. आप मतलब. And this is a beautiful moment. It's a lovely, lovely, lovely moment. Can we have a big round of applause? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Congratulations. आपको एक बैक स्टेज भी फोटो दिलवाएंगे. आप आओ. राज कम. So, I am not giving a. Look at how many people are here for you.
And I'm here for them because I love you guys.
I am giving away no secrets when I say that Rajkummar Rao is our man of the year. How many of you have seen Stree 2? full house. Just keep your hands up. Just keep your hands up. There is nobody here who has not seen it. It is amazing. It was an extraordinary movie. And मैं तो हंस के रो गई भाई. Raj, thank you for being you. Okay, let's everyone settle down now because we want to hear him. Did you think कि ये होने वाला है? I mean, this kind of success, it has been your biggest commercial. There have been other critically acclaimed successes, but it has been your biggest commercial success.
You know, not only mine, it's the biggest Hindi language box office film ever.
Wow! Wow! I knew this year. I didn't know ever.
Yeah, ever.
Ever?
Yeah. It's
Wow,
the biggest
yaar.
blockbuster.
तो आप तो शाहरुख खान के बाप बन गए फिर.
अरे भाई, please don't say that. Please, मैं उन्हें बहुत प्यार करता हूँ. मैं
he's a dear friend.
Yeah,
I'm only joking.
मैं बहुत बड़ा fan हूँ उनका. You know, actually, no, none of us expected that for this to happen. Of course, we were very sure because 3-1 got a lot of love. We were sure that people were waiting for part 2 to come, and that's why we took 6 years to make it because we didn't want to make a project.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes it happens that one film does well, then you want to cash out on it and make another one ASAP. We really worked hard. Our director Amar Kaushik and Narendra writer.
Yeah.
They took 6 years to come back with part 2.
6 years.
6 years, yeah, 2018 and 2024. We knew that people would love it and it would do a decent number, respectful number at the box office. But for it to break all the records, I think that was overwhelming. That was unexpected.
What do you think it is? Because it's such an interesting genre. There's horror, there's feminism, there's humor. And humor, to bhai, I mean, you were I think you were doing so many improvisations that it must have been crazy for the directors.
I love it. I tend to improvise a lot as an actor, especially in comedies you can.
Yeah.
You know, all those things that we see in the film, like the calm down, calm down. Hola she leela she bola she lile she calm down. All that is improvised
Ek
in
baari
the
aur
moment.
kar do yaar.
Hola she leela she dekho she le deke lo 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 lo. But that's how life is. You know, as an actor, I pick up a lot of things from life. Like as we were talking about the language English.
Yeah.
When I used to listen to those songs sitting back in Gurgaon, when I was a kid, I didn't know those lyrics, of course. So I would just say, Halla bole je Macarena, because I just knew Macarena. Rest everything I would make.
I don't think anybody knows the other lyrics even till now.
Even now? Okay.
Haan.
Yeah. Okay, then it's fine. Yeah, then I don't
ये
feel
अंग्रेजी नहीं है,
that
वो
odd,
समझ
man.
ही नहीं आता. हाँ.
Yeah, so I think that I just took it from life because in a
Yeah.
small town like Chanderi,
Yeah.
there's no way a guy like Bicky would
Yes.
know calm down ka lyrics.
हाँ, correct.
Yes.
Bicky, है ना? Okay, 3, 2, 1. At the count of 3, 2, 1, we're going to go Bicky. 3, 2, 1.
Oh, thank you.
There's that smile you have that has broken many hearts in Stree. That goofy smile, वो थोड़ा for our girls करके दिखाइए ना. Boys also.
Yeah, of course, for everyone. I'm gonna repeat what you guys just said as Bicky. उसने हमारा हाथ पकड़ा, हमारी आंखों में देखी और बोली, Bicky, please.
How many people here know how Raj got married and what he did on his wedding that was so different and makes him so special? Who knows? One lucky person is going to come up on stage who knows the correct answers only. Huh? Come on. Come on. Come on. Okay. Is he your favorite?
Yes.
What did he do when he got married?
He put sindoor on his forehead. That was
On
like,
his wife's forehead.
and on himself.
Ask her to actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was just great.
What did that moment make you? What did it make you feel?
It made me feel really proud and empowered. It felt like even men feel like they should do things that women are stereotypically told to do during their wedding. So that made me feel really happy and proud and really special.
What do you want to say to that right now?
I love you.
I love you too. Thank you.
Come on. Aww. Okay, thank you. let's talk about that moment. We'll come back to Bicky. Okay, girls, contain your excitement, thoda sa. That moment was a beautiful moment. She still can't get over the fact that she hugged you.
Totally my pleasure.
Okay, now, need a little bit of silence. That moment was a beautiful moment, and you were basically taking one of our cultural traditions and just equalizing it. That's all you did. You took a tradition which is so gendered, and you basically non-gendered it. What made you do it?
To be honest, as we were talking about improvs, I'm very instinctive in life, and
Yeah.
I totally believe in equality. I think that moment, it was just very impulsive. You know, I did that, and I just felt that why should only she wear this sindoor?
Yeah.
You know, why should only she wear this Mangal Sutra?
Yeah.
And everything should be about, like, she would wear her chuda, her Mangal Sutra. There's so much that she would do.
Yeah.
What am I doing? Minus wearing this ring.
Yeah.
And I just said, you know, you also should put it on me. It should be equal.
Yeah.
We're going to do everything equal.
How did she respond when you said that?
I think she was overwhelmed, for sure. She
Yeah.
was overwhelmed. And honestly, both of us were so just elated, so thrilled, so happy to get married. So that moment, of course, became huge later. But at that moment, we didn't really think that, you know, it's nothing out of the box we are doing, because she knows me very well. And she knew something like this is expected out of me. So it just happened in the moment. But I'm glad that it touched, you know, so many hearts.
Yes.
Without even
Old and
realizing, as I
young.
said. Yeah, old and young.
Yes.
But even in our pheras, you know, that because we were pretty sure that we want to know exactly what our Panditji is saying.
Yeah.
Because a lot of times it happens, by the time you get married, you're so tired, you're just sitting there. Whatever the Pandit is saying, you're just saying, yeah, sure, yeah. So we just asked him after every month, like, iska matlab kya hota hai, aap hame samjhaiye. And then, you know, there's something called where they tell कि अभी wife जो है वो बोलेगी कि वो वचन लेती हूँ मैं ये करने का ये सब वो सब. And then some of the vachans we were not comfortable with.
Yeah.
कि मैं कभी आप पर गुस्सा नहीं होंगी, and I was like, why? I was like, no, this one not happening. Please gussa hona.
Yeah.
So like, next one, this is not valid. So yeah, it's because it's about us, right? We're
Yeah.
gonna decide how to live our life.
कितना गुस्सा होती हैं आप पे?
इन्हें इतना नहीं होती, मैं ज़्यादा कुछ.
Are you the one with the short temper?
No, I'm not short. I was till school not short-tempered. I was a rowdy boy. Yeah. But not anymore. You know, I
Were
don't
you
get.
a Bicky?
I think Bicky with some martial arts skill set.
You also penned a very beautiful note to your mother. You know, Patralekha is obviously such a huge part of your life, but your mother, you lost her while you were on a film set of Newton. Tell us that story. Kya hua? And I'm sorry, I know it's a sad story, but you know, we're here to remember the women and men who impact our lives.
So my mother has always been my everything. You know, my hero, my most inspirational figure. So I was raised in a joint family in Gurgaon, and I was not raised with money. We didn't have enough. But she never made us feel. So I have two siblings, so three of us together. There were times when, of course, our school teachers paid our school fees because financially it used to become very tough for months. But she never made us
And
feel
did
like.
she work?
So you know, she was a housewife.
money
She was
was
a homemaker.
money was a
Yeah, money was an issue. Yeah, but as I said, she never made us feel like, you know, there's some problem. She would arrange it somehow. And you know, back then Gurgaon was literally a small town. Now, of course, it's huge. It's corporate.
Yeah.
Everything is there. And for me sitting there now, when I look back and to think that I'm going to be a film actor one day, was an impossible dream. But my mother really supported me. She just stood by me. And not only acting, if I would have said I want to be a rock star, I want to go to NASA, she would have supported me in that also.
Did you ever want to go to NASA?
To visit, yes.
You always wanted to be an actor. Sorry, I'll come back
Always.
to your mom, but
Always,
you always.
yeah.
क्या उम्र थी जब आपने?
I think I was in class 9th or 10th. So there was this tradition, my whole family, like most of us, like Indians, we love watching films. And there was a tradition that we would watch 2-3 films on a weekend on those VHS tapes. Like my Tauji would arrange a VHS tape, and then we would watch films.
Yeah.
And I was just mesmerized by those stories, by those actors. And I started believing those stories.
Yeah.
I remember very clearly, I have that visual memory of me crying under my pillow when I saw Agnipat and I saw, you know, Vijay Dinanath Chauhan dying. I was howling under my pillow, कि अमिताभ बच्चन कैसे मर सकता है? Because I believed it. I thought, gone.
Yeah.
And I said, Bhagwan, please, Amitabh Bachchan को जिंदा कर दो. I must be like, I don't know, in class fifth or
Yeah,
sixth.
yeah.
But those stories really touched me. And when I, of course, got a little mature, 9th, 10th, I decided I want to do this because I was so fascinated. I was madly in love with the film world. I would collect, magazines and then cut pictures and then put them in my notebook. Especially, of course, Shah Rukh sir. He gave us a lot of inspiration being
Yeah.
from Delhi. So there it started there, and then without knowing anything how to pursue this, I started doing theater in school, in college, outside college. Then post my graduation, I joined Film Institute, FTII Pune,
Yeah.
and that changed my life, absolutely. That taught me the real meaning of being an actor, of being an
But
artist.
life wasn't easy even after you first became an actor. You come to Mumbai, the city of dreams, and at times you don't have enough money to do anything except buy a packet of glucose biscuits. 18 rupya in your bank account you hit at one point. 18 rupya. Today it would not even get you a chai.
Really?
I
नहीं,
think-
मैं पिला दूंगा आपको अठारह।
आप पिलाओगे?
I think
कितने
अभी भी
का?
cutting
अभी
मिल जाती है
कैंटीन में चाय कितने का भाई?
5 में मिल जाए, 5 rupees, right?
5 रुपए मिलता है?
5
अच्छा
में cutting मिल
ठीक है.
जाएगी।
But you know what I mean. I mean,
Yeah,
18
yeah.
rupees is tough. What would you do? And let's come back to your mom. At that time, she was still alive. How did she support you?
So when I went to FTI for the first time, I was out of my house and I was homesick. So I would call her every third, fourth day and would talk to her and my brother for like 10, 12 minutes. Okay, I'm really missing you guys. But that's FTI.
Yeah.
Once it sucks you in,
Yeah.
then you don't want to go back home because you fall in love with the world of cinema. Because
Yeah.
24/7 for 2.5 years, I was only breathing cinema. I was watching, eating. We were discussing performances, discussing great, classics that we would watch, and we would work on our acting every day, in and out, outside the class, in the class. That changed my life. But when I came to Mumbai in 2008, again, a very expensive city compared to where I come from.
Yeah.
And there were days when there was not enough money, and because you don't get work,
Not enough money to eat.
to eat. And there was, I didn't know anyone in the city. I came here with one showreel of mine, which my editor friend made from FTI. And I thought, I'm gonna come here, I'm gonna show this to everyone, and they might give me some work. But that didn't happen. It took me 2 years to get my first film, LSD, 1.5, 2 years. And those days, of course, I would just call back her again, and on my brother, that I would never cry, I would never say that I want to come back. And also, she never asked me to come back, or she never asked me to कि films नहीं हो रही है, तो sometimes you say ना कि television कर लो, it's the same thing. But I was like, no, I always fell in love with films. I want to be a film actor. She never asked me for that also. And I would tell her that, मम्मी पैसे नहीं है यार, मतलब ठीक है, I think हो
और
जाएगा.
कितने भाई बहन थे घर में?
तीन, हम लोग
तीन,
तीन हैं, like
अच्छा,
2
हाँ,
brothers, 1 sister. I'm the youngest. That's why, yeah, most pampered. Yeah. But then again, she would arrange it somehow. I'm sure it's a story of so many of our women in our country, especially in small towns and villages. They are magicians, yeah. They are so strong, they're so powerful. They just do it somehow.
Yeah.
Without even make us feel, okay, it's not gonna work out, it's gonna be so tough for me to arrange. They would just do it. I think that's Ma. There's nothing more beautiful in this world than a mother, than being a mother, yeah. That's the most, I think that's the purest, unconditional love that you would ever receive is from your mother.
And you're on the set. Go ahead and clap. Let me not stop you. You're on the set of Newton when you lose your mother. You get the information. Patra calls you, Patralekha calls you and tells you कि ये हुआ. What happened? She was not so old.
No, she was 54.
She was 54 when she
yeah.
died.
Yeah. So I was shooting for Newton, and before that she started going in and out of hospitals, and I was in the shot. I don't know if you've seen Newton. There's a election booth, and I was in the shot. And I was sitting on that chair, and the shot was I was supposed to step out of the room and stand at the hallway, in the hallway. So I did that, and I saw a guy running towards me, and I was like, what is he doing? There's a camera rolling. Why is he running? And he was really running like in panic mode. And he came towards me, and then you could see it in someone's eyes when there's something
Bad news.
bad news. And he said कि Patra ma'am को आपसे बात करनी है. And then Patra gave me the news. Of course, the world came to a standstill for me, and it was very tough because we were shooting in a very small town called Delhi Rajhara, in Chhattisgarh. And the airport, the closest airport was almost 3.5, 4 hours, Raipur. And it was around 3 p.m. And I said, I have to go back, guys. And it was a small film. It was very tight budget, small film with some 300 people, including the juniors, extras, everyone. And I also knew that, my duty here, I cannot ask them to cancel the shoot for next 10 days because there would be huge losses and it's a very tight budget film. So I told them, guys, I have to go back, but I'll come back. I'll come back tomorrow and we'll resume. But they were like, no, it's okay, take your time. I knew somewhere in their heart, they're like, yeah, but we also understand. So I went, of course, did my, all the duties as a son. And then I came back thinking that, I might be able to do it. But nahi hota yaar. Nahi hota hai. Next day, it takes time.
And grief is a strange thing, right? It trigger, like, kuch bhi trigger ho sakta hai. Ek music, ek memory, ek khane ka dish. What is your trigger when you most think of your mom?
No, just her smiling face, and her voice. Her voice, of course, it still echoes in my mind. And I've kept her alive. I've kept her alive here in my heart. I talk to her through her, of course, to her pictures.
What do you say to her?
I tell her, things are going fine. If there's some trouble, I tell her, see now what's happening. Can you please sort it out? And it happens. Most of the times it happens. I think there's something that shifted, between me and Patra, because I saw my mother going, I saw my father going, and we lost Patra's dad in 2021. Then we just recently lost our dear pet Gaga, our dog. I think we saw death so closely now, something shifts. Yeah. You start seeing life with a different lens. That, none of it matters. What matters is you should be at peace. You should be happy. You should be kind towards people, towards your friends and families, and help as many people as you can. And just because you never know what's going to happen in the next moment. So don't have any regrets. Be happy, live in the moment, and enjoy your life.
So I might be able to squeeze in one more question and one more moment on stage. Come on up while I'm asking the question. Let me ask you, how did you fall in love with Patralekha?
Oh, yeah. It's a very filmy story.
Tell us.
So I just finished LSD. So before that, yeah, I was asked to come to Pune to shoot for a playback exercise, like a song, like in the institute. One of my juniors student was making it, and he said, I want you to act in it. I said, sure. And he said, there's another girl who would be traveling with you from Bombay. Her name is Patralekha. I was like, yeah, sure. And we started traveling, and I saw two girls. One was Patra, one was her sister. And her sister was sitting in the middle. Patra was there, and I was here. And Patralekha was not talking to me. I was like, I don't know, why so much attitude? She's not talking to me only. And then in between, we stopped somewhere for chai and all. And then said, there should be some conversation. We're going to be together for next 3 days. We're going to act together as husband and wife. So I started asking her random questions, small talks. How are you? Where are you from? What have you done? And she's like, yeah, I'm here from here. And I've done some ads. I said, what ads? And then she mentioned one ad. And cut to a month back, I was sitting in my room watching television randomly. And this ad film pops up. And I look at the ad. It was for Tata Docomo, if I'm not wrong. Yeah, it was a tattoo ad. Like the girl, South Indian girl shows, Amma, I want to show you something. And she turned, there's this tattoo. Yeah. And I looking at that ad, I was thinking, wow, what a sweet girl. Yeah, I wish I could marry her one day. So sweet. And cut to, true story. And cut to this girl tells me I've done this ad, this Tata Docomo tattoo ad. Everything just turned into slow motion for me from there. I like, this is universe doing. This is all God. It's his plan. Sorry? Manifestation, absolutely. And it's been 14 years.
Wow.
Every day it's still,
Now, let me call this young woman up on stage and then I'll hold my question till she is able to come up. Come on up. Come.
How are you?
I'm good, thank you.
So basically, I'm also from Delhi.
Hold up your mic.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm also from Delhi, near Gurgaon, Dwarka. Anyway, I'm a student in this college, so I just wanted to ask, what do you miss most about Delhi, being here in Mumbai?
Not
right
the
now,
air.
right
not
now,
the
for
air.
sure.
That I'll tell you.
After seeing the AQI, right now I'm not missing Delhi at all. But
That's
I think because all my school friends, my childhood friends are there, so of course I miss them a lot. I miss the food from Delhi. I miss those winters
Yeah,
when I
जो
was
कभी
growing
होती
up.
थी, जो
जो
कभी
कभी
होती
होती
थी,
थी, जब
हाँ.
बहुत fog होता था.
Yes.
So I miss that about Delhi. I miss the food, I miss the weather, not this one, but the earlier one. Yeah, these two, and my people, my family is still there, my friends are there. So it's a lot of fun. Like Delhi is still like home to me. So whenever I go back there, it feels like I've come back home.
Delhi or Mumbai?
बहुत इतना ऊंचा बोलो देखो.
Delhi or Mumbai?
हाँ यार, Delhi और मुंबई दोनों बहुत अच्छे हैं. I love them. Yeah, I love them both.
This is the eternal debate that will never get resolved. But with the Delhi air, I think Mumbai is beating Delhi. Okay, Raj, here's my question. You come from the modest background. You say you teach yourself English. How do you do that? Bol bol ke?
Bol ke, I think just by reading books, by reading newspapers, by just, as ma'am was saying, by watching. So in FTI, I started watching a lot of English language films with subtitles, of course, at that time. But then also when I came to Mumbai, when I met Patra and I met a couple of friends, and they would converse in English, and I would pick up things. Like I didn't know that he ke saath does aata hai. These are the rules of the grammar. I had no idea. And of course, I just pick up, and I'm a good learner. Like I'm a very fast learner. So I started picking up things. I started, using them in my life. Started speaking slowly, and then I think with the more the time progressed, I started becoming better and better. And it's just about the confidence. You have to be confident. You have to be around people who converse in that language.
How has coming from that background to this stardom changed you? And ये मत बोलना मैं तो same हूँ, सभी बोलते हैं, but no one is actually the same because life changes you every day. How is it changed?
मैं तो same हूँ. Honestly, yeah, I am still the same boy who was back home. I'm not this guy. I'm the guy, अगर मेरा बस चलता तो मैं अपने बहुत प्यारे अच्छे पजामा, लूज से पजामा, चप्पल.
तो आप क्यों नहीं आए वैसे?
I know, but
आपके मैनेजर आपको
those
डांट लगाते
portals, look at him, and then people commenting, oh my God, yeah. So that, yeah. But I'm that guy. At home, if you would ever surprise us visiting home, you would see me just standing in, like sitting and chilling on the ground, on the floor, in my shorts, in my vest.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I love roaming around without slippers in my house. But that's who I am. I don't want to change myself ever.
Yeah. But you say, I'm not this guy. You are in a vanity industry. You may have come to it because you love acting, but you are in this vanity industry. We live in this strange influencer age, Instagram age, where everything is. Sometimes I go to events and I see nobody in the audience and people have just come to get their photo taken. And that's why we try and do this differently and look at the full hall here. How do you remain authentic? जब इतना कुछ artificial है आपके आसपास, how do you keep real? How do you keep it real?
A lot of things actually. You have to find your center. So there's this saying I have put, not even a saying exactly, these are some words that I've put in my house. The moment I exit my house, that's the first thing I see is, never forget why you started. Like where you started from, everybody knows, but why you started, because I genuinely fell in love with the art form, as I said, especially after going to FTII. So for me, it is still, till date, it is not about if I'm a star, if I'm a superstar, or how much money I have. It's still about living the part. It's still about being a part of some really good stories and tells those stories in the most possible honest way. It's still about that. That gives me the biggest high when I give a good shot in front of the camera. That's my biggest high. That's what I live for. I don't live for anything else. Because when I do that well, the love will automatically be there. Because people can see the honesty. People can see the intent that why someone is doing what they're doing. Because you can't fool people. You can't fool people through PR or through whatever. You can buy everything in today's day and age. But what you can't buy is honesty. You can't buy is intent. What you can't buy is what you see on screen. For that, you have to be sincere. And I focus only on that. I try and focus only on that because that is what has taken me till here. I know that is what will take me forward ahead. So I don't want to focus on anything else, just that. That's my center. As long as my focus is there, nothing can change me.
You said कि वो portals पे फिर comment आता है कि ऐसा लग रहे थे या ऐसा लग रहे थे. Women, you know, we've been talking about this all morning. I don't know if Prachi's here. Prachi, ऊपर आ जाओ.
Of course, Prachi, I know you. How are you?
Prachi, you know Prachi's
Of
story.
course.
She was a UP topper.
Yeah, the prettiest
and
girl.
The prettiest
How
girl.
are you?
Oh.
Amazing for me.
Such a pleasure, such an honor to
She
meet you,
got
Prachi.
trolled for some facial hair, and she said, "I don't."
Those are losers, you know, na? They are jealous of you. They are losers.
This is and that time was very difficult for others, everyone, but not me.
What do you want to say to Raj? Raj को कुछ बोलना चाहिए?
I want to say that it's a very amazing for me. I want to meet you.
Thank you, Prachi. All the very best. Do very well. आप बहुत अच्छा करोगे लाइफ में,
Sir,
बहुत
I
ऊपर
never
जाओगे.
thought that I want to meet. मैं मिल पाऊंगी
मैं भी
आपसे.
जब आपको जान रहा था, मुझे भी लगता मैं कभी आपको मिलूंगा.
Oh,
Yeah.
sir, thank you.
One hug.
Oh,
Thank you. Thank you. Thanks,
लाइफ में
Prachi.
किसी की मत सुनना, सिर्फ अपनी सुनना
I
और
know.
बहुत ऊपर जाना.
मैं अभी बैठी सोच रही थी, sir, I want to take a picture with Barkha ma'am and you.
Okay, come on, let's do it. You can all clap also. Thank you. The reason I brought her story up
Yeah.
is we were talking in the morning ki kaise, you know, women, I've seen posters up. What are you all trying to say? Huh? Can't see.
Autograph. Sure.
Autograph,
yeah.
yaar.
We will.
Very, I have to say inventive. Points for that, but abhi ruko. Okay. We were talking, guys, pipe down, pipe down, pipe down. We were talking earlier in the day about how women have to face this male gaze, और even from other women कि आप कैसे दिखते हो, आपका body size क्या है, आप कितने मोटे हो, कितने पतले हो, आपके बाल कहाँ हैं, waxing किया, threading किया. Do guys today have to go through it also? Because you said कि वो portal पे ये लिख देते हैं, वो लिख देते हैं. Is there a kind of emphasis on looks that there wasn't there earlier?
Yeah, there is.
how
I
does
would
it
be
work?
lying if I'll say no, there's not. There's certainly. I won't say as much as girls face it, but it's there on men as well. Like you have to. I don't know who made those rule books, by the way.
Yeah,
I want to meet that
correct.
person who
Correct.
made those rule books. This is beautiful as per their rule book, and this is not, or this is pretty, this is not. You can be who you are, right? You can be yourself, but being, especially in our industry, I know it's also a show business. Where people see you, people admire you for what you're wearing. Also, they get influenced by what you're wearing. So you have to be like, I'm not saying that I don't want to wear like whatever they ask me to wear, but I want to wear what I'm comfortable in, not under any pressure. I don't want to go that extra mile, put in something which I'm not comfortable with just because it's in trend, it's in vogue. I can't do that. Just be yourself, but still, I think there are, because of social media these days, it's very tough to save yourself from trolling. This is bound to happen, but the only way out of it is
Have you been trolled?
ignore it.
Have you been trolled?
Yeah,
क्या बोलते हैं?
People comment on anything. There's no way in the world that everybody would love you. And if everybody loves you in the world, there's something wrong with you.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
That means there's not a bone of authenticity
No,
in
correct.
you. मुझे ये बताइए that you have always, till this mad success of Stree, आपको एक critical acclaim की नज़र से देखा जाता था. Rajkummar Rao, what a fantastic actor, and they would slot you or stereotype you in this sort of art house genre. You're now a legit, like you said, you've had the biggest Hindi film hit ever, not just of the year. Somewhere do you feel that you find that stereotype irritating कि ये artsy है, ये commercial है, ये conventional hero है, ये unconventional hero है, ये होता है?
Maybe not anymore. When I came to the city, it was happening. For next 5 years also, it was happening that, they put you in a box. You do 3 dramas, and they're like, oh, he's such a serious actor. Oh, he's good for art films. You do 3 OTT films together. He's good only for platforms. He's not meant for theaters. It happens a lot. They put you in a box. But I've tried that very consciously, that I should not do only one particular genre all my life.
Yeah.
I've done comedies, I've done dramas, I've done biopics, I've done rom-coms and romantic films like Shadi Mein Zarur Aana or Bareilly Ki Barfi or Omerta or Shahid. I think it's very important for you also as an actor to keep trying. Otherwise, they'll put you in a box. then it becomes very tough to come out of that box. So that was my conscious choice that I would never ever keep doing the same thing again and again.
And do you think you've escaped those boxes now?
I have. I think that's what I love about it when I do something like Shrikant, which released this year, which is a biopic of, Shrikant Bola. It was very challenging for me to play a visually impaired man, but I thought, if not me, then who? I took it as a challenge. It was very tough, a very tough part to play, but I thoroughly enjoyed it because fear gets me going. When I'm scared of something.
What are you scared of?
I'm scared of maybe I should not get corrupted. I'm scared of not get entangled in the the whole hoopla of how to be an actor.
Yeah.
How people tell you, how people guide you should do this, should do that, or do this PR or that story, get click there. I don't want to do that. I'm very scared of that. I should never ever
And sometimes
think
you're
like
scared
that.
that you may become like that?
I think it's too late. Now I won't. It's
Given
too
that
late.
you came from struggle, how important is money to you? Are you scared of not having enough money? Are you scared that one day maybe I won't have? I once asked Amitabh Bachchan, I said, what are you scared of? And he said, I'm scared that one day I'll walk into a restaurant, nobody will recognize me. I couldn't believe Amitabh Bachchan was saying this, but he said it. Are you scared of losing stardom?
No, I'm not scared of losing stardom. The only thing I'm scared of not getting enough work.
That doesn't happen, surely.
Hopefully, yeah. That's
Yeah.
good. The only thing I'm scared of that is that I just want to work every day of my life till I die. I just want to be an actor. I want to keep doing this forever till eternity. That's the only thing I'm scared of. I'm not scared of not having enough money because I've seen that. I've seen that growing up. So it cannot get worse than that. I've seen the lowest. So you cannot take me lower than that.
Yeah.
So there's nothing to be scared of.
So, which dialogue do we want Raj to do for us? Come on, you have your chance. Huh? वो तो मैं अभी आ रही हूँ उस पे, पर someone's suggesting a song. I'll come to that later. हाँ? चलो जी.
Guys, I'm not in school and college anymore. It was so tough to memorize that
something
monologue.
from Stree
It was
then.
very tough.
Something more recent. Yes. Okay, give us a second to get the track ready. Give me a go ahead when you have the track. You've been teaching the hook step to people.
Yeah, I love dancing. I've been dancing since I was a kid.
Okay.
Yeah.
One lucky person. One gets to learn the step. That's all. That's all. Okay. Are we ready? Go for it.
झूठी खाई थी कसम जो निभाई नहीं ओ झूठी खाई थी कसम जो निभाई नहीं झूठी खाई थी कसम जो निभाई नहीं काटी रात मैंने खेतों में तू आई नहीं काटी रात मैंने खेतों में तू आई नहीं ओ काटी रात मैंने खेतों में तू आई नहीं लेके आया भी मैं घर से रजाई नहीं लेके आया भी मैं घर से रजाई नहीं नहीं आई 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 तू तो आई नहीं हो नहीं आई 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 तू तो आई नहीं हो काटी रात मैंने खेतों में तू आई नहीं
Okay, hang on. You kind of seem to know it already. Have you been practicing? She was pretty good. You didn't have to teach a lot.
Not at all. She was so good.
Thank you. Ever since I got to know that through our Unimo page, because we are the community partners, I got to know when sir is coming, I had to practice all the steps. I was sure, and I think Neha here has taught us how to manifest. So I was like, I need to meet this guy, and I really need
Why do you like him so much?
because the person he is. I've actually been following all his interviews, and the kind of person he is. Apart from being a great actor, I remember that movie, I'm sorry, I'm forgetting the name. I'm very nervous. In which the picture, you ate that picture.
Trapped.
Trapped. Oh my God. And I used to get nightmares, and I used to actually wake up, and I'm like, I have to save him. I have to go there. So you are absolutely rocking, and
Thank you, ma'am.
And I'm very happy.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. What's your name, sorry?
Vanita Ambani.
Vinita, thank you. And
Thank you, Miss
you.
Vanita.
You are a rock star.
Thank you. Thank you. Raj. Now wait guys. Before we honor Raj, okay, much excitement, but it isn't just young girls or women my age. There are lots of old women who want to meet you. I know one's older women who wants to meet you. And I'm introduced you to Dehati madam, who taught herself English and could teach you and me English.
Absolutely.
Now, I am going to introduce you to a Ajji who's 96 years old and part of a grannies group that went to school.
Whoa.
Opening the doors for women's education, can we please welcome our Ajji on stage? वो बहुत slowly आएंगी, मैं उनको लेके आऊंगी. अज्जी जी, आप हैं यहाँ पे? अच्छा, वो बहुत धीरे-धीरे आ रही है. So Raj, we promised you're going to meet a variety of women today and we are keeping our word. Namaste. 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 96 और आपकी उम्र?
आपकी उम्र 75 है.
75.
हाँ, वो मैं समझ गई. हिंदी भी थोड़ी आती है. अच्छा, अंकल जी आप थोड़ा इधर आएंगे तो आप थोड़ा, हाँ जी. अच्छा योगेंद्र जी आप वहाँ बैठ के ट्रांसलेट हमें करना, ठीक है? अच्छा, ऐसा है योगेंद्र जी, ये स्कूल बैग दिखाएंगे. ये देखिए थोड़ा खड़े होइए ना और हमारी तरफ देखिए, उधर दिखाओ सबको. आइए, ये कितना उम्र पे स्कूल पे आती हैं? ओल्डेस्ट तो 96 है, ये स्कूल आ रही हैं. ये आपने कैसा आइडिया सोचा इसके बारे में?
ये 75 ईयर की है
जी.
हाँ, तो 8 मार्च 2016 में वर्ल्ड वुमेन डे था और उसी दिन ये जो सभी दादीमाँ है 30 दादीमाँ, वो उनके ज़माने में कभी स्कूल में गई नहीं थी.
अच्छा.
तो अगर इन्हें साइन करने आने लगी या ये स्कूल में आने से इनको लिखना पढ़ना अच्छी तरह से आने लगेगा तो इनके लिए गॉड गिफ्ट होगी और इसीलिए ये स्कूल का ओपनिंग होगा.
तो आपने सोचा कि कम से कम नाम तो लिखना आना चाहिए.
कम से कम नाम लिखना आना चाहिए.
अच्छा, तो अभी नाम लिख सकती है?
हो, नाम लिखता सकती है. वाचता पण थोडे थोडे येते है.
थोड़ा थोड़ा आता है.
उसको पढ़ना भी अच्छी तरह से आता है. खुद का गीत भी वो अच्छी तरह से गाती है.
थोड़ा
गाना गाती है वो अच्छी तरह से. मराठी में गाती है लेकिन गाती है.
गाएंगे, वो अपना गाना गाएंगे, आप अपना गाना. ओके ओके, चलो. हाँ,
जोश से.
चलो.
चला चला जाऊ बाई आजीबाईच्या शाळेला, पाटी आणि पेन्सिल घेऊ जाऊ शिकण्याला. आडानी मी गोळाबाई मन माझं उदास, हुट हुर हुर वाटे बाई कधी मी शिके. बुक दिले नवे कोरे वाचायला हातात, डोळे असून वाचायला मला नाही येत. आजीबाईची शाळा चालू झाली फांगणी गावाला, चल ग सकू चल ग ठकुलियन शिकू शाळेला. गावाला मी जाते कुण्या मोटारीत समजना, पाटी आहे तिच्यावर वाचायला.
बहुत अच्छा. लेकिन अब मैं अभी राज से गाना. हाँ एक कोई भी है ना रिक्वेस्ट. हाँ कौन सा रिक्वेस्ट. हाँ चलो ना.
I'm not a singer, guys, but
Go
okay,
for
I'll
it
try.
यार, कोई बात नहीं.
कोई इतना खूबसूरत, कोई इतना खूबसूरत, कोई इतना खूबसूरत कैसे हो सकता है.
Lovely. So Raj, I'm going to ask you to honor all of these Ajjis who have come, Ajji की पाठशाला, but also the man who started it. ये कैसा आइडिया है आपको शुरू करने का सर?
गांव में हम बहुत ऐसे जो डेवलपमेंट के प्रोग्राम कर रहे थे, तो उसी समय हम छत्रपति शिवाजी महाराज की जयंती उधर मना रहे थे.
जी.
तो मनाने के लिए सभी गांव की महिला जो है वो इकट्ठा आकर छत्रपति शिवाजी महाराज के चरित्र का पठन कर रही थी. तो उसी समय ये सब दादी माँ आई और वह कहने लगी कि अगर हमें भी लिखना पढ़ना आता तो हम भी ये आनंद में हिस्सा लेते. और इसीलिए मेरे मन में आया कि इन सभी को आनंदित करना है तो हमें इन्हें लिखना पढ़ना आना जरूरी है. तो हमने उसी समय मोतीराम गणपत दवा चैरिटेबल
और आपने
ट्रस्ट
क्या पाया कि औरतें जब वापस आई स्कूल में, उनकी जिंदगी में क्या बदला?
उनके जिंदगी में बहुत ही बदलाव निश्चित तरह से हुआ. उन्हें कॉन्फिडेंस आ गया, आत्मविश्वास आ गया. और हमारी जिंदगी नई से जो शुरू करनी है, क्योंकि जो लिखना पढ़ना है उसके लिए आयु की कोई जरूरत नहीं है. कभी भी हम
So never too old, never too old. अच्छा राज, I know हम बहुत देर से कह रहे हैं कि आपका मैन ऑफ द ईयर अवार्ड ड्यू है, लेकिन कैन आई रिक्वेस्ट यू टू ऑनर द अज्जीज?
Absolutely, yeah.
Okay. Can we have the award for the अज्जीज on stage? And आपकी बाकी अज्जीज कहाँ
सभी है
है?
ना, उधर है सभी.
जल्दी से आइए अज्जी जी.
सभी दादी माँ यहाँ
भाग के
आइए.
आइए दादी माँ. दादी माँ जी. जल्दी जल्दी. चलो चलो आ जाओ.
आ जाओ, आ जाओ.
Arshit, I think it'll take too long to come, so let's. बस 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 इधर आओ, इधर इधर इधर.
चलो जल्दी दादी माँ.
आप ये पहले ही ले लिया होगा.
This is so cool, guys. You know, as he said, it's never too late. If you want to do something in life, listen to your heart and start it today. Yeah.
Thank you. चलिए. Now I have to finally award Raj. If everyone got their photos, got okay. Ajji ji, दादियाँ. अब आप-
Let's give them
Let's
few
give them a
minutes
big
to.
round
Yes.
of applause, our daddies. चल चल. Yogesh ji, please. Okay, can I just say why I love Raj? He personally escorted every single grandmother down the steps. I do not know another movie star who would have done that. Can we please have a big round of applause for him? And may I request our partners at Lokmat? Okay.
I love you too, girls.
Okay, at the count of 3, 2, 1.
Guys, genuinely, I'm saying it from the bottom of my heart. And I know we will come to that. But I really love you all. You know,
But can I have... but
thank
can I
you
have-
for giving me an opportunity to a guy like Muska from a small town with no
yeah,
background.
yeah.
Thank you for giving me so much love.
But wait.
Thank you.
We're not done yet. May I request our partners at Lokmat, Sanjeev ji from Lokmat, to please come up to present Rajkummar Rao with the Man of the Year. Man of the Year award. Let's hear a large as large as we can manage. There go man. You can do it. Oh my God, oh my God. Oh, no, oh, no, oh, oh, no, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. Oh my God, no, no, no. Raj, Raj, no, no, no. Little bit, a few. Acha, let's take the selfie. Come on, thank you so much. Randeep, thank you. Okay, bus. We are going to do a selfie. We are going to do a